What's poppin', Austin? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin', Austin?
What's poppin', Austin? Welcome back. I'm Allison Wojtowecz. This is Brandon Lewin. As always, best podcast to find out things to do in Austin.
All the best things.
That's us.
That's right.
And I'm dressed for Christmas in Texas today with my shorts and I was like, shorts and a sweater is exactly Texas.
It really is.
I woke up and it was in the 30s, and then it's like now it's in the 60s. It's just
people in Texas though confuse the shit out of me. First of all, I remember one time I was driving around my neighborhood, 100 degrees.
Yeah.
Practically. Some kid was running around with a hoodie on and pants. I was like, I would die.
Right.
I would not survive that walk.
Yeah.
Not even 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. And my mom, I'm the opposite. My mom used to always give me shit because I would wear this, sometimes with a tank top, just in the winter, like even if it was cold outside. She'd just be like, what's wrong with you? My excuse is I just don't own winter clothes. We need them for 5 days, you know?
100%. Except for last year.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Yes, let's not get into that.
R.I.P. the Texas electrical grid. Well, I'm excited for the holiday season. Are your kids out of school now?
They are out of school, and a little update for everybody. We went to Peppermint Parkway.
Oh, yeah? How was it?
It was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
The one thing, so it felt, like I was talking to my wife, it felt a little bit shorter than last year, like the light display. But I think they added like a plaza. Last year they didn't have anything because you couldn't do anything in person. It was still COVID. So they have a plaza now where you actually have rides. You can go there. You can see Santa. They have like dancers. It's pretty cool. We didn't actually do that because we had no idea, and my wife didn't come dressed. She wore her slippers.
Cozy stuff.
Yeah. House slippers. And my kids didn't bring a sweatshirt, and it was like 40 degrees outside. So I was like, I'm not trying to deal with colds. And everyone thinking it's freaking COVID.
Right.
But we did buy the package where we actually did the ride around the lap around the raceway.
Yeah.
Which was amazing. You only went like 25 miles an hour. There was like 15 other cars in the lane going with you, and they had like a pacer car. But you get to realize how many freaking turns that raceway has.
And they're taking it at hundreds of miles an hour.
Holy shit.
Jeez.
And then, I'll talk about what happened later, but it was a good time.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing at Parkway, but it was just like a good transition. I was like, I tested it out a little bit at the Parkway, and then I did some stuff later.
Oh gosh.
With my son, which I'll talk about in our last.
Oh yeah, you guys had a whole Sunday.
We had a bro Sunday.
Bro Sunday.
What did you call it?
I texted you SAFTB, which stands for Saturdays are for the boys, but it applies
I had to
to
literally
Sundays
Google that.
too.
I was like,
you sent me so much Barstool Sports stuff. I was like, he's got to know.
Nope, did not know that. Officially felt old.
Well, now What's Poppin' listeners know too.
Yes.
SAFTB is Saturdays are for the boys.
Yes.
For the boys. For the boys.
We need to do the switch again. For the boys.
Switch again. So dumb.
Yes.
Well, I'm excited about today's stuff. Of course, you nailed it again on what I should talk about.
Every time. Let's take a minute to recognize one of our sponsors. This is Whistle Pig Whiskey. This is one of the, actually, if you've ever been to one of our comedy shows, The Big Laugh Comedy at Vulcan Gas Company, this is by far one of the best whiskeys I've ever had in my entire life. It's just delicious. It's smooth. It can be a little bit sweet. They have done a really good job of making sure that they find the finest ingredients, use the best barrels, and they make some kick-ass fucking whiskey. So
yeah, we always have it in our shows.
Yes.
Like you said, they always come through. Great people and awesome brand.
Yes, fantastic people. Again, delicious whiskey. They have all sorts of. They have like this is the 6 year. The 6 year. They have a 10-year. They even have like a Boss Hog, which I think is like 20-some years. Yeah, it's fancy. It like comes in a box. I saw it last night.
Retreat.
Yeah, you like have to unhitch the bottom and you pull off the box, and then it's got it, and then it's got a fancy little stopper on there. So if you guys are looking for a great gift during the holidays, or just for in general, or just looking if you're a fan of whiskey, make sure you check out Whistle Pig. And if you come to one of our comedy shows, also make sure you check that out and grab yourself a glass of Whistle Pig.
Well, I'm very excited about the first thing we're going to talk about today. You nailed it, as always, for what I should talk about. The Continental Club is doing a Christmas night of music at the Continental Club with Dale Watson. Dale Watson, this is why I say Brandon nailed it. He is a Texas country artist. He's one of those guys up there with like Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson and all that stuff. George Strait's probably the most famous versus Willie Nelson, but Dale Watson is definitely like Texas famous, and he's always a good time to go see. I've definitely gone two-stepping where he's played before. But yeah, Continental Club is really cool. It's on South Congress, 1315 South Congress. It's such an Austin spot.
So
like,
awesome.
As much as local Austinites have been like, oh my gosh, what's happening to South Congress? This is South Congress still, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
So if you're looking for some fun stuff to do, I believe this is on Christmas Day at 10 p.m. So you're done hanging with the family, you want to get away, hang out,
don't kill them, go watch some country music,
go two-step, two-step it off.
Yes, exactly. Or two-step the food off too. Burn some calories.
I never know what people do for their Christmas dinners. I just know everyone eats a lot still, so yeah.
We do Chinese food because we're Jewish, so we have to stick to the stereotypes.
I was gonna say we do different themed potlucks every year because we're white.
Bunch of casseroles, huh?
This year, I think we're doing close to a Thanksgiving meal.
Not too much salt. You don't want anyone to get spicy.
My grandma literally complains that there's too much black pepper on stuff because it's spicy. I don't understand. There's so many reasons why I'm happy to have been born in Texas, and that's one of them. But yeah, this event is 21 and up, and you can go to the continentalclub.com/Austin to check out their events and get tickets. But I think that would be super cool.
Yeah, you can only buy tickets at the door, but...
oh, sorry, you can find out more info.
Yeah, it's like $15, but yeah, make sure you click on the link. I love the Continental Club. Actually, the first time I ever came to Austin and visited one of my best friends from high school that lived here, he took me out to see blues, some girl, random girl, I forgot her name, but she sang there, and I remember we were just like drinking. It was one of those experiences that I bought drinks for everybody, and it cost me $12. I bought like 3 drinks. I was like, I love Austin. Coming from Chicago where like one drink was $12. And this girl was singing, and it was just so much fun. We were like dancing. She like sang all these like good oldies, and
it's really pretty.
It's a lot
of it's just like I hate saying it's a vibe, but like I don't really know how else to describe it. It is the Austin vibe.
100%.
Eclectic. It's cool. You can chill. You can dance. Listen to some good music. So yeah,
for sure.
Really fun idea to go after your Christmas gatherings.
Definitely. And when you're done doing that, you can jump over to VALENTINA'S, which is a food truck, kind of like south-ish Austin. It's by the airport a little bit. It's not too far. It's about 10 minutes away. It's actually one of my favorite spots.
That's a super popular spot.
It is. It's delicious. If you go there, you can expect to have to wait in line, most likely, but it is definitely worth it. I have gone there. I've eaten everything and anything down there. I know you're not big into carbs or gluten.
Oh, I'll eat Tex-Mex, dude. That's the other thing. They love corn tortillas, and when that's the thing, game over. I'm eating all of it. I will eat it.
Their tacos are great. And actually, I love their breakfast tacos are really good. But anything, you can get anything and everything there. Their burgers are delicious. Their sandwiches, their what else they have? Tacos, obviously, all that stuff. So definitely go check it out. It's family owned too, so it's run by a husband and wife couple.
Yeah, this is another like longtime Austin favorite. Yeah.
I actually had never known. I had been here for like 3 or 4 years by the time someone introduced me to VALENTINA'S, and now I'm like highly addicted. Yeah,
it's like one of those like super famous if you know about it places, which is describes a lot of the eater scene in Austin.
Maybe we shouldn't tell people about it, so I can actually wait in line.
Yeah, don't fight Brandon in line. Just let him cut you. If you go to VALENTINA'S because you listen to this podcast and you see Brandon there, he gets to cut you in line. That's the rule.
You heard it first, people, from Allison. If not, she's going to fight you. So it is closed. If you're looking at it for this weekend, it is closed on Friday and Saturday for Christmas Eve. and Christmas Day. However, Sunday it's back open at 7:30 in the morning. Normal hours, it is closed Monday and Tuesdays, and then it's back open Wednesday through Sunday. So definitely go check them out. We'll put the location and all the information and ways to find them and follow them in the show notes. So if you get a chance, go check that out.
I'm laughing because local Austinite in me is looking at the location, 11500 Man Shack Road. I don't even know. They changed the spelling from what looked like Manchaca to Menchaca, and so now am I just like, is it Menshock? I don't even. It used to be Manshock. That's how you'd say it. But anyway, that's little Austin tip. It's Man Shack.
Yes.
Man Shack. So if you're Jewish like Brandon, you can get some Chinese food on Christmas.
Maybe I should have taken that one.
I know, whatever. I'll take this one. Wu Chow is open on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so if you don't want to cook on either of those days and you want some delicious Chinese food, do a Christmas story style,
yeah,
you can go to Wu Chow. That's also one of the most popular places in Austin.
It is.
I hear, but I still haven't gotten to go there, but I hear so many good things.
We should do like a segment where we actually go there and get food there.
Wu Chow, yeah, I'm down for that.
It's so good.
It's super good. So open Christmas Eve and Christmas Day from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Check out their website. I don't know if they're doing reservations or anything like that, but I would check out their website for more information.
Definitely check it out.
Wu Chow Austin, that's wuchowaustin.com.
And for someone like yourself, you might appreciate that it's farm fresh.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would.
farm to fork.
That's what makes it Austin.
Yes.
Yeah, farm to fork.
I actually didn't even know that, and then I mentioned Wu Chow, and they're like, farm to fork, and I was like, oh my god, Allison, where did she come from?
Oh my gosh. I was thinking that on the way over here. I'm like, do I tell Brandon I had bison tacos for breakfast? That's what it is.
Well, at least it's not elk, right? Or are you hanging out with Rogan now?
Not yet. One day we'll go hunting. No.
You're going to show him what's up.
Yeah, right?
Hit him with a bow.
I know. Oh, man. Don't even get me started. Anyway, Wu Chow Austin, if you want some delicious Chinese food over Christmas, they will be open.
Yes. So we were talking about the Peppermint Parkway.
Yeah.
And I got a little taste of driving around the track. And so I decided on Sunday, my wife took the girls to go for a girl's birthday party. And they were actually making dumplings, handmade dumplings, as a birthday party for one of my youngest daughter's friends. And so I told Noah, my son, I was like, hey, let's go to PINBALLZ. And he's like, oh, I've been there before. I was like, cool, let's go over there. So I actually have never been there. We went to one in Lake Creek. There's 3 locations, 2 in Austin, 1 in Buda. I know. I like to say Buddha.
We'll do a pronunciation lesson on one of these about all the things in Austin that people say wrong and how to not sound like you just moved here.
Cesar Chavez is the first street. What's the other one? Guadalupe?
Burnet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Burnet. Guadalupe.
Yeah.
Guadalupe. Or Guad.
Yeah.
If you went to UT, it's Guad.
All right. Well, let's bring it back. Anyway, we
went to PINBALLZ.
Yeah, we went to PINBALLZ, and boy, was that fun. First of all, it's kind of a mixture between like family friendly as well as adult friendly because you could definitely go there with some friends and not have kids. And they have a full out bar with like craft beer there. They had like taps. Like I think they must have had like 30 beers on tap.
Oh, wow.
And so I had a couple 512 IPAs as my son and I were playing games and taught them a little bit about pinball machines because they have a bunch of pinball machines and they have old school arcade games.
Oh, sweet.
Like a whole section of them.
Yeah.
And then we bought this package where you could do a couple of the special things that they have there. One of them was a laser maze challenge, which is literally like a spy. Like
so they have lasers pointing and you have to try and get around them?
Yes.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah, it is. And it's like, so I had no idea what to expect. I kind of did a little research online, but when we went into it, I still had a beer in my hand. And my son was like, I want to go with you so you can do a 2-player version of it.
Right.
And so I picked the easy one, but I still had to get on the ground. I'm like holding
With
my
the
beer, getting underneath. Like, I had a hat on and make sure my hat didn't hit it. Because, like, I'm competitive. I was like, I'm not fucking losing this.
I'm not losing this to my kid. He might be taller than me one day. I gotta win while I can.
Yes, exactly. He's definitely stronger than me already.
Oh my gosh.
So we did the laser maze challenge. That was awesome. And then we did bumper cars, which I kicked his butt in.
I saw your videos on Instagram of that. I was like, he's playing rap music on his Instagram story while he's riding around on the go-kart.
Oh, the go-karts. So then we did the go-karts. And what I found out was that if you do the go-karts, they have junior ones, so you could be smaller. My son could ride in it. Then they have adult ones. But if you do the junior ones and you sign up for the junior race, you can only do junior races. There's not like a mixture.
Right.
And I think it's because the carts are like different speeds.
Yeah.
But my son, no one wanted me to go with him.
Right.
So I rode in these junior carts.
The junior carts?
And at first I was like, the guy's like, you sure you want to do this? I was like, we'll see how it works, right?
Right.
And I told Noah, I was like, you sure you want me to go? He's like, yes. I was like, let's see how this goes.
Great.
I get in there. And I'm sitting there, and the steering wheel is in my nuts, like not even like up to my chest, but it's just like right here. My knees are practically in my eyeballs, and I'm like sitting there, I was like, we're about to see how well I can actually do this. And they put me in the first cart. Now I kept it in first place the whole time around.
Right.
But then when I looked at the scoreboard, which they time you, I was in third place. I was like, this is fucking bullshit. What is this? And then I talked to one of my some other kid that we know, a neighborhood friend, and he said that apparently they just do based off speed, so it's like whatever your rate,
How
like
fast
lap,
you're going?
yeah. So it's not truly if you're in first place; it's about your speed. I was like, that's bullshit.
Dang.
I'm like, my weight held me back. I'm like, that car wasn't ready for 230 pounds.
There's the competition. He's like, screw you kids.
Yeah,
I had a handicap.
Yeah. Anyway, it is a lot of fun. Again, for whether you're you have kids or don't, I highly recommend going to PINBALLZ. You can drink, you can play games, you can do pinballs, you can do arcades, you could do go-karts.
I want to do that laser maze.
Yeah, the laser maze.
So
they have laser tag there. They actually have VR, which we didn't even do, but they have a couple different VR things, and they even have like a league that you can do, and they challenge so you can like win prizes.
Oh wow, that's
like,
fun.
Like thousands of dollars in prize money by doing this
Let's
like
go.
league. Yeah, I was like, all right, let's see what this is all about. So I'm like, I think this is my new favorite place. I might go and start going by myself. But
Brandon's just at home alone on the weekends playing on an old school pinball machine.
Oh, so, and right after that, I was like, I had this fix of playing video games. It was like, we went to GameStop, bought like 4 video games for $26, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, Choo-ching. Choo-ching.
Choo-ching. I want a sound effect of you saying that. Just anytime you get a text message, choo-ching.
That would be great. We're going to make that happen, right, Jalen?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, cool. So so go. There's a couple locations. Go check them out at PINBALLZ with a Z arcade.com. You can check it in the show notes too to get all the information. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. And speaking of fun, one little reminder, and then we'll wrap up the episode, is that on New Year's Eve we have at Big Laugh Comedy, we have a fantastic show. It's our New Year's Eve show with Tony Hinchcliffe. It's a part comedy show, part music. We're gonna have some bands there. Tony Hinchcliffe is gonna be headlining with some of his comedy friends that are come through and do some funny shit. We're gonna have like 2 hours of comedy. Then the rest is gonna be music. We're gonna have a balloon drop as well as a free champagne toast at midnight.
That's gonna be so
and all
fun.
that's included in the tickets. All the pre-sale or early bird tickets have been sold, but there still are a ton of other tickets available for getting in there. So I highly recommend, if you don't have tickets yet or you don't have plans, come check us out. You can go to the website at blcomedy.com and look up for the New Year's Eve party on December 31st. So
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I love that you're calling it Tony Hinchcliffe and his current friends canceled 2021.
Yeah.
So many things in there.
It's perfect. It really
so
fits.
good. That's
Yes.
gonna be awesome. Yeah.
So anyway, that was it. That's the episode.
Yeah.
Damn.
Merry Christmas if you're
Yes.
celebrating.
That's right. Merry Christmas.
I will
Happy
be
holidays.
eating too much barbecue at my uncle's ranch this weekend.
Sweet. I'll be eating some wu chow.
Wu chow. That's gonna be so good.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right, that's Allison Wojtowecz. Oh, I got it again!
You got
2 weeks in a row!
Yes!
And I'm Brandon Lewin, and this is What's Poppin' Austin. Thank you guys. And if you get a chance, like, subscribe, and
rate, review.
That's right.
And share the podcast.
Boom.
Thank you guys.
Yes.
What's poppin', Austin?